Hey, what is up, gangsters? How's everybody been doing? This is Smokie. It's been a while since I put out a career mode let's play, so I decided, hey, I have to start dropping some videos on YouTube. So, anyways, I'm gonna be talking about some stuff because I know the last time I put out a video, it was a long time ago. I think I haven't even talked about like GSP Nick Diaz fight or nothing like that, which I think was, I don't know, it almost kind of looked staged or something, because Nick Diaz did not want to fight. For some reason, he had the craziest, best opportunity to beat GSP that night, and he did not do that, man. I really, GSP for the first time ever was tired that fight. Going into the third round, GSP was tired. Diaz could have definitely, stepped it up. To me it was crazy. Like, Diaz just was standing there, and then he would kind of walk away to the side, like he just didn't want to fight. I'm not sure why, but for some reason he just didn't want to, and to me that was just crazy. Do you really want the title or what? Like, but GSP did win that fight. Yeah, GSP was tired. Like, even toward the end, Diaz was stuffing George St. Pierre's takedowns. That's crazy. Nick Diaz isn't even close to a wrestler or anything, and he was stuffing his takedowns. That's how tired St. Pierre was, and Diaz just didn't want it, man. It was crazy. I was shocked. And after the fight, Diaz was talking all this nonsense. Whatever, guy. I was a big fan, but that was just stupid in my opinion. You definitely could have won that fight. If you would have started pushing the pace, third, fourth, and fifth round, you could have won those 3 rounds and pretty much won the fight. He probably could have even stopped St. Pierre, but he never really got into his groove or nothing for some reason, and it wasn't like GSP was taking him down like crazy or nothing. There was so many chances where GSP was wanted to stand with Diaz, and Diaz did not do nothing. So craziness, man. I just do not understand what that was. But anyways, that happened. What other fights happened?
All right, work to set up those submissions.
Also the Jose Aldo fight happened as well. No, not Jose Aldo. What am I talking about? What else? Yeah, St. Pierre. The Mousasi fight. Mousasi looked pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. He showed very, very good, boxing. He showed a good jab, but he was fighting this no-name guy, supposedly was like a good wrestler, and had power in his hands, but he could really never take the guy down or anything. So Mousasi took advantage. I believe Mousasi was even injured, which is crazy. If Mousasi was really gonna fight Gustafsson, he probably would have lost that fight. But yeah, Mousasi won, so Mousasi's, it was pretty decent. He just jabbed him up, and yeah, the guy was pretty messed up, but that's what jabs do, But after that event, I'm sorry guys, I know I'm skipping stuff, but that's because I want to really talk about UFC 159. I can't wait. I had the best night ever Saturday night when I went and saw it live. I had amazing seats. I was sitting right in the front, right next to the entranceway where the fighters come out. It was amazing. Oh my god. I had so much fun. Like, now it's pretty much every time they come to New Jersey, I'm going. Like, it was my first time and I had the best time ever. It was so good, man. But before I talk about UFC 159, let me I also wanted to talk about other events. UFC on Fox 7. That was an amazing, amazing event. Must say, so many knockouts. There was 12 fights. Out of the 12 fights, 8 fights were knockouts. It was craziness. That was probably one of the best best events in, oh man, a long time, maybe a year or two. It was very crazy. I mean, Benson Henderson defended his title against Gilbert Melendez, and he did it well. You know, it's another Ben Henderson fight. I mean, it was very close, very edgy. I mean, Melendez was doing his thing, but he just needed to step it up a little more. And you know, Ben Henderson, like always, he always makes guys. You know, although Melendez, I mean, this fight looked good. I mean, Melendez took Benson down once or twice. I mean, it was so close. It was probably even closer than the Frankie Edgar fights. I mean, I personally think. I'm not sure. You know, if you think otherwise, hey, leave comments in the leave comments below. I mean, I would love to get some feedback from you guys. But I definitely think, you know, another razor sharp close decision. We'll see what happens, man. I mean, I know Benson Henderson has power and stuff, and he's got good jiu-jitsu, but he could just never finish the fights. So Frank Mir versus Daniel Cormier. Frank Mir looked great. I mean, I thought that the change to Greg Jackson was gonna really make him a better fighter, and it really didn't. Well, I mean, Cormier is a really good, you know, Olympic wrestler, and that's what he did. You know, he just pushed Frank Mir up on the cage and was just beating the crap out of him, and you know, that was that. Nate Diaz versus Josh Thompson. Oh my God, I cannot believe that happened. I mean, Nate Diaz gets knocked out by a head kick from Josh Thompson. Oh my God, like that right there put a statement in the lightweight division. Although the lightweight division is always stacked, so you can really never be like, oh, this is a new contender, because pretty much the top 20 guys in the lightweight division are contenders. That's how stacked the lightweight division is. I wish every division was that stacked, but welterweight's pretty close. And you know, that's about it. I mean, featherweight and flyweight maybe, but I mean, middleweight, never like that. Light heavyweight, it's a little bit, but not too much. But I mean, oh my God, that is craziness. But I mean, yeah. So like I said, there was tons and tons of KOs. Chad Mendes knocked out Darren Elkins. Matt Brown knocked out Jordan Mame. That was a good fight. First round, Mame hurt Brown with a body shot. And second round, Matt Brown came back and finished it off. TJ Dillashaw had a nice knockout. I mean, it was just all knockouts. One of the best events. I mean, what can I say? But on to UFC 159. Oh my God. John Jones versus Chael Sonnen. Oh, how I wanted Sonnen to do much better. But he couldn't, you know. I mean, John Jones is such a crazy athlete. I mean, it's just too much, man. I mean, he's so big. I mean, he should move up to heavyweight, which I'm seeing down the road that he probably will move up to heavyweight. But finally, I'm fighting my guy that I picked. But yeah, John Jones, oh my God, man, he's a beast. You know, I always try to go for the underdogs. You know, I am a Chael Sonnen fan now. You know, but Chael Sonnen could not do it. All he could do was talk that smack. But that's it. All in all, it was a pretty good event. Only because I went and saw it live. It's so much different, guys. If you have not went and seen a UFC event live, or should I even say MMA? It doesn't have to be UFC. It could be Bellator or whatever. Go see it, man. It's completely different than watching it on the TV. I mean, the movements are so much faster. Like, I was just amazed on how faster their punches and kicks were, man. And actually hearing the impacts of the punches and the kicks was great too, man. Oh my god. And yeah, I mean, I saw Burt Watson. Like, Burt Watson was like right in front of me. Like, I saw Joe Rogan. That was awesome. I saw everyone. Dana White. Goldberg. I only saw him from a distance, but saw him. Saw Bruce Buffer. Like, it was just an amazing experience. I mean, I am a real big MMA fan, and UFC is the biggest organization for MMA, so I follow them, the most, and it was so good, even just seeing the refs, Herb Dean and everyone, it was great, man. But oh my god, the best fight to me was Roy Nelson versus Czech Congo. That was amazing. An amazing, crazy KO from Big Country, which was really crazy because, the fight started. I was like, all right, I pretty much missed the intros because I went to go get a beer, and when I come back, the fight starts. I'm like, all right, and after a minute or two, I kind of see Big Country kind of hunting, like pretty much head hunting. He was just moving forward, looking for that big right hand to hit, and Czech Congo, he was just kind of backing up, like it was almost like he was scared. And the minute I turned over to my cousin, I was like, I sense a knockout coming. Bam! Right there. Big Country throws, because Czech Congo was, his back was to the cage, and Big Country lunges over and a big right hand, and it lands, and Czech Congo goes down, and the whole arena just goes crazy. Everyone just stands up, going crazy, man. It was such an awesome experience. Like, that was the best, and it was great the way right before he threw the punch, I was like, I sense a knockout here, and bam, Czech Congo goes down. I don't know about Czech Congo. I'm really thinking Czech Congo might get cut. Czech Congo might not get cut just because they don't pay him that much, but I mean, that's like the fourth or fifth loss now by knockout too. It's like, Czech Congo's striking defense is just not good, man. It never was. Like, he just doesn't have that I'm not sure that, I mean, if you can't dodge punches, then at least put your hands up and block them. I mean, his just striking defense is just not that good. I mean, everyone, Frank Mir, everyone's just exposed. Like, you can definitely catch Congo. Like, you just wait for the right moment and boom, just throw a punch and it'll land, because he never moves out the way or anything. But that was the best fight. Drinking my coffee. But yeah, guys, the event was just amazing. The women's fight was crazy. I mean, two buff girls, and and what's her name? Sarah McMahon did an awesome stoppage. She got the girl in the crucifix position and started landing elbows. So it's going to be awesome. I mean, I'd like to see her fight, because she's an Olympic wrestler. I like to see her fight Ronda. So, but like I said, awesome event. You never seen a live UFC event, go watch it. But let me talk. The fight's about to end here, guys. I finally destroyed this guy. Then I was like, I actually wasn't even gonna go for the submission, but then I was like, might as well. I'm already here. The guy's hurt. He's already beat, so, and bam, I get the arm bar right there. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I'm definitely going to be putting out episodes now. I have a good schedule where I can do stuff in the morning or at night, so I'm definitely going to try to come up with some projects. I'm first going to brainstorm for, a couple weeks. see what I can come up with. I have a lot of games, so I can start pumping out content. So, I got Far Cry 3, Dead Island, Riptide. I have a lot of stuff. Maybe I'll start another Let's Play as well. I also got Halo 4. I might start doing some multi-coms of that, maybe. But, yeah, guys, thanks for tuning in. If you haven't, as always, please hit the like button. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to me. In this channel, you're going to be getting video game news, and also MMA news. That's what I love, video games and MMA. So, and please spread the word around. And I also live stream Monday through Friday from midnight to about 3 in the morning, Eastern Standard Time. And the links are below. So guys, have a good one. This is Smokie. See you later.